name's Sonia, and we're going to be talking about something very important today, okay, guys? If I told you that if you did something that gave you a 100% guarantee that it would change your life for the better for the rest of your life, would you do it? Well, you want to know what it is? It's college. And girl, I know what I'm talking about because I am a college student, and I know how it is. College completely changed my life, and I know that it can change y'all's too. Now, I'm going to be listing some of the negative outcomes of not going to college. And these are just like the tip of the iceberg. But we only have 5 to 7 minutes. I know, you only have 5 to 7 minutes with my beautiful face. But that's just, I can only list so many. Okay, so number 1. You will have a mediocre job and a mediocre pay for the rest of your life. Now, do you really want that? Do you really want to have to work hard for the rest of your life to make absolutely nothing and live in debt and poverty for the rest of your life? I mean, if that's the way you want to, go right ahead. But I mean, 99.999% of people that I know won't want to do that. I mean, that I know of. And you know, like I said, you shouldn't have to work extra hard to make almost nothing. I mean, it's just ridiculous. According to the National Center of Education Statistics, 79% of young adults with a bachelor's degree worked full-time year-round, while high school completers had only 69% in 2016 with a full-time job year-round. Now, I know that that may not seem like a lot to you, but 10% is still a big chunk of people in the whole world. I mean, that's a lot. But still, the number and the statistics are higher with the people that went to college. And whenever you have a minimum wage job, you might get laid off or have your hours cut for no reason at all. I mean, that's just the way these big corporate companies work, you know? You know, like I said, you won't have as much stability in your workplace if you have just a minimum wage job, because that's not the type of company that they are. I mean, it's just statistics and it's facts. If you work a minimum wage job, then you're more than likely to struggle financially, and that's just a given. According to NCES, or the National Communication Center of Education Statistics, the earnings of young adults with a master's degree or higher were $61,000 per year. Now, the earnings of a high school completer were $31,000 a year in 2016. That is literally almost half, which means like the bachelor's degree completers could work for a whole year and make as much money as if the minimum wage job people worked for 2 years. Just think about that. For 1 year, it would be a 2 years worth of work for a minimum wage job. And that's just crazy to me. Like, why wouldn't you want to go to college? You'd work for less and make more. You know? I mean, that's just insane to me. Would you really want to worry about whether you're going to get your bills paid on time, or whether you're going to wake up to electricity or heat or air, or if you're going to make your house payment the next month, or if you're going to make rent, or if you're going to put food on the table the next night? Like, if you have enough gas to put in your car, like, that's really not how I want to live, and I know that's not how the majority of people want to live. Now I'm going to talk to you about how to get the job done. You know, it's quite popular for most people to make up the excuse that, well, I'm too busy for college, or I have this, or I have that. Like, if you really want to do it, you'll make it happen. I have a full-time job, or I have kids. I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't make time for it. If you don't have a babysitter, find a family member or a cheap daycare just to watch for them for a couple hours until your class gets out. There's always solutions to everything. If you really want to do something, it'll happen. If you don't have money for college, that's fine. Take 1 or 2 classes a semester. There's Pell Grants, financial aid, student loans, all of that. That is what is there for you. And there are so many advocates out there for you that you don't even know about because you don't attend college. I don't have time. I work full time. Again, I'm going to stop you right there. If you really want to do something, you're going to do it. You know why? I have a full-time job, and I still work, and I still go to college. But I only do 1 or 2 classes a semester, but hey, I'm still going to college. I'm not giving up, you know? If you really want to do something, you'll do it. Now I'm going to talk to y'all about the fun part. Y'all are going to get to hear what will happen if you do go to college, the benefits if you do go to college. If you go to college, all of your dreams will come true and you will have a job that you absolutely adore. Why would you want to work for hardly anything with a job that you absolutely hate when instead you could work for like double or more with a job that you absolutely adore? Makes no sense to me why anybody wouldn't go to college. Yeah, it'll take you a couple years, but in the end it'll all be worth it, I promise. You won't have to worry about late bills or worrying about having money. Like, that is just so amazing to me. Like, I cannot wait to live like that. You will have more stability in your work life and you won't get laid off or hours cut. You'll have a lot more money. I know, it's cliche that everybody that goes to college makes more money than people who work minimum wage jobs. Well, guys, it's cliche because it's true. Okay? According to collegetransfer.org, over a lifetime of earnings, college graduates on average earn over $1 million more than people who have only completed high school or less. Just think about that. You could make over $1 million a year by going to college for like 4 or 5. I mean, you do the math. Which one would you rather do?
Yeah, go.
It will change your way and style of living, not to mention your quality of living. You won't have to worry about anything anymore. You won't have to worry about whether you're going to make your car payment or put food on your table or feed your kids or, you know, like I see so many of these parents who sign their kids up for Angel Tree because they don't have enough money to even buy them a single Christmas present because they're too busy paying all of their other bills. Like, how sad is that? I wouldn't want my kids to be raised up like that. According to collegeatlas.org, in a recent poll done, 90% of students pursued a higher education quit, 90% of students who pursued a higher education right after high school said they would do so again, and the high school completers said that if they could go back in time and get more education, they would. Now just think about that. Do you really want to like live your life until you're like 50 and then realize, hey, I should have gone back. I should have gone to college when I had the chance, and then I would have been living this life instead of this life. I mean, college, it's a critical part of life that you need to go through if you want to hardly make anything of yourself. According to an article wrote by a student on the odysseyonline.com, states that college helps you find yourself and helps you find who you are. And it gives you so much more confidence in yourself. It really does. I honestly think that is so true. You never know what might happen if you don't try. I mean, that's just facts. You never know what'll happen if you don't try. And you know, a lot of people say, well, it's going to take so much time. I don't want to take that much time. I'm going to be 40 by the time it's over. Okay, well, you're going to be 40 anyways. Time is going to pass by whether you want it to or not. So why not try to make an education and make money while you're doing it? So, in conclusion, It is very important and imperative to want to go to college and graduate with a college degree. Like, it is so important. I've been there, trust me. I've wanted to give up. I know what it feels like to give up. I went to college right after high school. I got into some terrible situations, and that made me quit and give up on myself. And you know, I really wish that I wouldn't have, because now I'm back and I would have had all these other classes behind me. But now, sometimes you just have to leave for a while, and then I found out what was really important in life, which is to make something of myself and go to college. So all I'm trying to ask is that please just hear me out and just consider going to college, because I promise you it'll change your life. If I can do it, you can do it. And it's changed my life, so I know it can change yours. Thank you.